Hey all, the squirrel is back as promised, the last day of July today. So I'm going to put out a few more stocks for next month, August. And before doing that, I'm just going to go back over last month. Just talk about the three I put out and how they did. The first video had about 100 views, so hopefully a few of you have seen it, and hopefully I get a bit more feedback this time. We'll wait and see. So going back, now the market, it's not up there at the moment. I'll get back to that. So the three from last month, the first one was Oz Minerals. Now last month, you may recall, it was at $7.33.5. And now I just checked not too long ago, a couple of minutes ago, it's $8.37. So a massive jump of 14.11%. So a really good month there for Oz Minerals. I was pretty confident on this one. So I've had a good month on that one, and like it was a pretty tough month. I don't know how everyone else went out there, but the market was at 5723 last month when I did the video. 5728 now, so it's saying it's up 5 points. But realistically, most of that is for the big four banks, which had a pretty decent month. A lot of stocks were down in July, so it's a pretty hard month if you play the long side. But anyway, Oz Minerals, it was a great one. I hope a few of you got on and did well out of it. I know I did, and it's a one I'll definitely keep on the watch list. I wouldn't be buying it right now. Sentiment's pretty high. I'll wait for a bit of a pullback and play it, because I think longer term it's a good stock. The second one, Wisetech, which I was in. I bought at $6.90. It was $6.94.5 if you recall when I did the video last month. Just checked then, it's having a shit of a day today, down about 3% today to 704. It's still up about 1.4% from last month. So now Wisetech is that shipping logistics software company. So look, to me, I'm still in it. I'll still be in it. I'll be looking maybe for an exit around $7.60, somewhere around there, or if I get bored beforehand, we'll wait and see. I don't always have set targets, but it's still a good one to have on your watch list, and if you're playing it, just try and find a nice entry point. Now the last one, now this one's been a bit of a killer for me, APN Outdoor. If you recall, I'm in pretty deep with this one, and I got even deeper this month. I bought a few more last week. So my average price now is around about just over $5, I think, on these. They're currently, I just looked then, they're at $4.61 at the moment. They're $4.85.5 when we did the video last month, so they're down about 4%. Look, if you got some nuts, I would hang in with these ones. The shorts, short players are driving it down. I think it's around 8 to 10%. I can't remember exactly. Short sold, so there's a lot of short selling interest in this at the moment, and which I don't mind as long as the underlying stock is still good quality, because they can bite back pretty hard. I had a pretty good trade with Essentia earlier in the year because of that. The short sellers decided they didn't want to play anymore, and it drove the price up hard, and it was a good one. So I'm hoping the same will happen with APO. Again, I'll be hanging in there if you're in. Don't be shaken out at this point. Okay, so that's the three from last month. 2 up, 1 down. So that's not too bad. Yeah, Meatloaf thought that was good. So now, this month, I'm going to just chuck out 3 more. Remember, I want you to do your own research on these. Don't just go wildly buy these stocks because I tell you to, or if anyone tells you to. Always have your own set of rules and look at the fundamentals properly. I'm not a believer in just charting. Anyway, you do whatever you want to do, but these are 3 that you can stick on your watch list and have a look at them through the month, see what they do, and if there's an opportunity arises, jump in there. Now the first one is Retail Food Group, RFG. I've had these on my watch list a while. They've pretty much done nothing but go down since they've been on my watch list. They were at $8 a couple of years ago. They got back to maybe $6 something a little while ago, but then they just kept on sinking. They're at $4.84 today. I quite like this business. The whole retail sector's been smashed. The Amazon story, a lot of it's bullshit, really. look, this company at these sort of prices, and if you can get a little bit cheaper than 484, I think you'll do pretty well over the next month or three, which is sort of the term I'm looking for. I'm in basically at this price, so we'll see how that one goes. But as I say, do your own research. Just have a look at RFG. I think they'll be okay over the next few months. Now the next one is Aristocrat Leisure ARL. Now, look, I quite like this stock. The market loved them and just sent them flying up to, I think, in excess of $23, maybe $24 a share. Momentum was just on their side, but in the last couple of months they've come back down to probably a fairer price of around $20 a share. I mean, this is a big company, probably I think they're about $12 billion market cap. RFG, ARL. So you know they're not a small fry. They develop and manufacture software for gaming and gambling, those sorts of things. Now I've got this on my watch list. I'm waiting. I'll probably try and get in if they get down to about 19.30. That'll be about my entry on these. I think they'll probably have a bit of a run if they did get down there. There'll be support coming in, I would assume, at that sort of level, because they are a much loved stock, just out of favour at the moment, which is personally that they're the ones that I like. So keep your eye on ARL during the month. And the last one is Treasury Wines, TWE. Now, I should have disclosed, I don't own RFG, I don't own ARL, but I do own some Treasury Wines in a bit of a longer term portfolio that I hold. But I think they're a trading opportunity coming up. They're having a really bad day today. They were down about 3 odd percent last time I looked at $12.34. And that's good. I think that they could, well, let's hope they go a little bit lower. I'm hoping they go a little bit lower, even though I do own them. Because if they get down around the $12 mark, $11.90 would be nice. I'll be all over them. I'll be piling into something like Treasury Wines if the sentiment stays bad for another few weeks. Just have a look at them. They're pretty clean balance sheet. I like the story, the wine story. China, if you look at them closely, it's the same old rhetoric, but I think they're a good quality company. They've got some good brands, Penfolds, Wolf Blass, Rosemount. I don't even drink wine, but I've heard of those companies, and they're just a nice one, long term as well, but I think they're a nice trade over the next 1 to 3 months, like I said. So that's about it. I hope you've had a good month. Like I say, the market itself has been pretty tough the last month. Pretty much flat, and if you weren't in the big banks, it's been especially difficult to find a winner. But look, they're out there. Like I say, Oz Minerals up 14%, so they're definitely out there. You can definitely, even in these flat markets, you can still have a bit of fun. So that's it for this month. I will leave you till next month. Now, I did do a little video in the middle of the month as well, and I'll try and do another one this month. Not even sure what it's going to be about yet, but just a bit of advice on trading. I'm not talking about shares as such, more about the philosophy of trading. And then I will catch up with you again on the 31st of August. I think it's a Thursday, I checked. We'll talk again. Now, if you want to make a few comments, criticise, give me some ideas. I'm always interested in ideas myself. Just put it in the comments below. Also, I've started a Facebook page. I forget what it's called, the Squirrel ASX Trader, I think. So just search on Facebook. If you want to like the page, I'll also put up a little bit during the month of what I'm doing as far as that's concerned. Other than that, have a good month. I'll talk to you next one.